Hello everyone, welcome to another video from Adams Academy, an expert online tutoring service for high school mathematics. In this video we are going to solve some problems that appeared in CBSE question papers. We start with the 2014 question paper and we are going to focus on problems from the lesson Some Applications of Trigonometry. So here's the first question. If the height of a vertical pole is √3 times the length of its shadow on the ground, then the angle of elevation of the sun at that time is. It's a 1-mark question. So it's given that the height is √3 times the length of its shadow. We have a vertical pole, and assuming that the sun is somewhere over here, its shadow is going to be in this direction, and this angle is the angle that we need to find. So here is the angle of elevation of the sun, right? So here is a pole. Let's name this ABC. So it's given that the height is √3 times the length of its shadow. So if the length of the shadow, so here is the shadow. If the length of the shadow is x, then the height of the pole is √3x, right? So if you use tan theta in triangle ABC, tan theta is going to be √3x by x. That's √3. So theta is the angle whose tan is √3. So theta has to be 60 degree, right? So B is your answer. Here's the next question. Two ships are approaching a lighthouse from opposite directions. The angles of depression of the two ships from the top of the lighthouse are 30 degree and 45 degree. If the distance between the ships is 100 meter, find the height of the lighthouse. So let's draw the figure. We have the lighthouse here, and two ships are, so here is the sea, right? Two ships are approaching this lighthouse from opposite directions. So let's assume one ship is here, right? So here is the first ship and the second ship is somewhere over here. The angles of depression of the two ships are 30 degree and 45 degree. So let's assume this is 45 degree. So the angle of depression here is 45 degree. You know that this angle is going to be the same as this angle because they are alternate interior angles. Similarly, this angle is going to be 30 degree, right? So if the distance between the two ships is 100 meters, so this distance AB is 100 meters. So if AC is x, then CB is going to be 100 minus x, right? Because the whole distance AB is 100 meters. Now let's take the height of the lighthouse as h. Okay, let's name this point as D. So if you look at triangle ADC and use tan 45 degree, so tan 45 degree is going to be DC by AC, that's h by x, right? You know that tan 45 degree is 1, so 1 is equal to h by x, or h is equal to x, right? Now if you look at the other triangle BCD, tan 30 is going to be DC by BC, that's going to be h by 100 minus x, right? And you know that tan 30 is 1 by √3. If you cross multiply, you will get √3h is equal to 100 minus x, right? And you know from this equation that h is equal to x, so you can write √3h is equal to 100 minus h. So if you take h to the other side, √3h plus h is equal to 100, or h into √3 plus 1 is equal to 100. So we are asked to find the height of the lighthouse, right? So h is equal to 100 by √3 plus 1. Since they have given us the value of √3, they expect us to find the numerical value of this expression. So we need to simplify this further. So multiply this by √3 minus 1 on both sides. That's how you rationalize the denominator. right? So this becomes 100 into root 3 minus 1 divided by, this is a plus b into a minus b form. So that's a square minus b square. So that's root 3 squared minus 1, or 3 minus 1, right? So that's 2. So finally, if you do the calculations, if you use root 3 is equal to 1.732 as given in the question and do these calculations, you'll get the height as 36.6 meters. So that's the height of the lighthouse. Moving on, the angle of elevation of the top of a chimney from the foot of a tower is 60 degree, and the angle of depression of the foot of the chimney from the top of the tower is 30 degree. If the height of the tower is 40, find the height of the chimney. According to pollution control norms, the minimum height of a smoke emitting chimney should be 100 meters. State if the height of the above mentioned chimney meets the pollution norms. What value is discussed in this question? Okay, let's draw the figure. So that's the ground. We have a chimney and we have a tower. Okay. The angle of so here is the chimney. And this is the tower. The angle of elevation of the top of a chimney from the foot of a tower is 60 degree. So this angle is 60 degrees. Angle of depression of the foot of the chimney from the top of the tower. So this angle is going to be 30 degrees, right? So the angle of elevation, so let's just see if we have drawn it right. The angle of elevation of the top of a chimney from the foot of a tower is 60 degree. Here is the foot of the tower. Angle of elevation of the top of the chimney is 60 degree. Angle of depression of the foot of the chimney from the top of the tower. So if you're looking from the top of the tower, the angle of depression of the foot of the chimney is 30 degrees. So that 30 is the same as this angle. So this angle is 30 degree, right? So our figure is right. If the height of the tower is 40 meters, so here we have 40. Find the height of the chimney. So let's name this h, okay? And let this distance be x. And let's just name the points A, B, C, D. Now, if you look at triangle ABC and use tan 60 degrees. So we're looking at this triangle. So tan 60 degree is going to be h by x. So root 3 is h by x, or h is equal to x root 3, right? Now let's look at the other triangle, triangle BDC. So in triangle BDC, you can say tan 30 degrees is equal to DC by BC, right? So tan 30 is 40 by, tan 30 is 1 by root 3. So 1 by root 3 is 40 by x. What do we need to find? Find the height of the chimney. So h is what we need to find, right? So instead of x, okay, you can cross multiply and write x is equal to 40 root 3. Yeah, so if you look at these two equations, you can write h is equal to 40 root 3 into root 3, because x is 40 root 3. So that's 120. So the height of the chimney is 120 meters, right? According to pollution control norms, the minimum height should be 100 meters. So since our chimney is taller than 100 meters, it meets the pollution control, the pollution norms, right? And then you can write a sentence or two about the value discussed in the question. So it's about air pollution, obviously. So you can write 1 or 2 sentences about the relevance of air pollution and all that. So that's the end of questions from 2014 CBSE. See you in the next video where we will discuss 2015 CBSE questions. Thanks a lot for watching.